Uh, Good evening, sorry, good morning, Rashmi. Now, please tell me about yourself.
Yes, sir. My name is Rashmi. I am from Bangalore, Karnataka. I have done BCom from Bangalore University and MBA in Finance from PES University. Um, Currently, I'm working in PwC as a SAP Finance and Controlling Associate. I live with I live with my family, and my father is a businessman, and my mother is a homemaker. My hobbies are gardening, reading books, knitting, and singing. By nature, I'm a people interactive person and a critical thinker. Um, I aspire to be a banker in the near future. And I hope so I'll be a banker in the near future, sir.
Good. How many siblings you have?
So I have one sibling. He's a brother.
One brother. What is he doing?
Sir, he's also working, sir.
This answer is not a complete answer. The
Okay.
is all is. I mean, if with me it is okay, sufficient. In the real interview, you will have to tell he is working in a bank, in this bank, or he is working in this company, like that. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Have you been following the way the questions are being asked, the trend of the questions and all?
Yes, sir. I'm following it, sir.
What is your view on that?
Sir, I have a mixed feeling. Like sometimes I see it as all basic questions, and sometimes they are giving situation-based questions.
Yeah,
Mm. And also,
situation based
mm,
situation based questions are at least okay, but
mhm.
some terminologies it is difficult to define. It is difficult to explain in an interview. I don't know why they are asking such tough questions. For
Mm,
example, you can see now
mm.
after you are telling about yourself, what are your strengths?
So my strengths are I'm a people interactive person, and I'm a good critical thinker, and I believe in perseverance and consistency, sir. So that is my strength
You can
because
also you can also add some of the skills that are required for uh,
credit.
say credit
Okay.
officer. Something
Yes,
you
sir.
relate.
Being
Yeah,
people interactive, yes, sir. Being people interactive and being a critical thinker that helps as a credit officer.
excellent. That's right. Good. Very good. Now,
Uh, okay.
yeah. Now let me come to when did you complete your MBA?
Sir, in 2022.
Right. So, what is the nature of work you are now doing?
Sir, I'm into SAP now, which is a ERP system, sir. We configure systems for companies and manufacturing units.
So, you are doing work for the American companies, correct?
Not American. It depends on what client we are getting. Sometimes it is American companies, sometimes European, sometimes also Indian companies. So it depends, sir.
Oh. So, but why is it that you are working in these odd hours? You are working for some other country's suitable timing?
Not odd hours, sir. Actually, in my first mock also I told sir, I'm working more than 12 hours now. So after
Uh,
my working hour, I start preparing for this PNB. So you
acha,
told
acha.
me
So
anyway you will
you work for regular Indian hours plus extra
uh,
hours.
12 to 12.
Acha, acha. 12 to 12. Oh,
Mm.
very,
Yes.
very.
So after that, I prepared for PNB. So you told me
Acha.
that, okay, then anyway, you'll be awake, right? So come take your
Yeah,
second mock
yeah,
at 1:30.
yeah. That is okay. That's nice. And
Yes.
is it that other employees also work to your timings, 12 to 12 and all?
Yes, it depends on the project. If what stage your project is in, it depends on that, sir. So if it is in the initial stage, they wouldn't work 12 to 12. Even I have not worked 12 to 12 when it was in the initial stage. It was
Mhm.
like 9 hours, maximum 10 hours. Now it is in a bit almost like in a critical stage. So we are working 12 hours. We are providing support. That is why.
What do you mean by critical stage in the project?
Uh, Critical in the sense,
No,
now they are
you need not tell secrets, but tell me other
okay.
things.
Okay. Now whatever we have configured in the system, the users will be testing and they would be raising defects if they are finding any difficulty in handling the system. So we will be getting defects from a lot of users who would be using, and we have in real time we have to resolve it before the deadline given in the defects. So
Very
that
good.
is why
Now,
right now.
talking about that from this angle, what is the current news in India? Which news items are being talked about more in Indian television or Indian newspapers?
So right now I can say the Wayanad flood in
Hmm,
Kerala that is happening.
hmm,
That is
correct.
talked about more. And
Hmm,
previous to this, it was about the union budget that recently happened.
hmm.
Uh, so right now, these two are the hot topics I feel.
But you are not mentioning about another important international problem that is going on very much nearer to our
Bangladesh,
country. Yeah,
Bangladesh
yeah. What
issue.
is what do you know about Bangladesh crisis?
So the Bangladesh, I think there is a student strike happening
Hmm.
due
For
to unemployment.
unemployment, or I think I heard it this way that it was due to some new reservation they brought in,
Yes, sir. Due
and
to,
it was more beneficial for the ruling party people, which was
yes,
opposed to by the opposition, and that
and
resulted
Prime
in this
Minister
crisis.
of
And
Bangladesh.
yesterday
Mm,
she has already fled
yes, yes.
Bangladesh, and she is now in India.
Yes, sir. Yes, I read this,
She
sir.
is, she is now in India. She is seeking political asylum with, say, Britain.
Yes, sir. Sheikh Hasina.
Yeah. So, and army has taken over. A temporary government has been formed that doesn't have even one Awami League member, but all outside other opposition parties. They have been selected as representatives, and army general, major general has taken charge. So that's what just now I was seeing YouTube news.
Yes, sir. Even I was seeing YouTube news just few
Yes,
minutes ago.
just that one only I was seeing now. Good, that is okay. No, but unfortunately, in this interview, they are not asking such current affair and not. They ask
Yes.
only budget. So we will try to know what we know about the budget. Now, I want you to speak full 2 minutes on budget.
On union budget, sir. Okay. Uh, Sir, in this union budget, we have seen our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman proposing and suddenly I'm not able to say, sir. In my first mock, I've told just a moment, sir,
Mm,
let me recollect. Sir, we have seen okay in the union budget there was changes in the direct tax slabs.
mm,
That is from 0 to 3 lakhs, it is nil. 3 to 7 lakhs, it is 5%. 7 to 10 lakhs, it is 10%. 10 to 12 lakhs, it is 15%. 12 to 15 lakhs, it is 20%. And above 15 lakhs, it is 30%.
mm.
And the changes in
No, no.
short term.
And it doesn't matter. Even if it is, I mean, spending time doesn't matter. I am just taking you through the important points of that budget. You will see that for about 5 minutes, or you just note down the important points and read out from those important points so that you will remember it as it is and tell in the interview. Are you seeing it? I think I have not shared it with you. Yeah. Are you now seeing the budget?
Yes, sir. Vikshit Bharat.
No, no. You need not read for me. I will just push it down, and you note down important points. And I suggest when you talk in the interview, you
Hmm.
go in this order,
Order.
and
Okay.
in this order, because they have taken pains to present it in this way. It is not for fun that these things are important.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
So you have to tell it from this angle. Four important groups taken care of, this one. Then 4 important budget themes are this one. Okay. Then
Yes, sir.
priorities of Viksit Bharat. If you can remember, you can
Mm.
tell, but it may be difficult.
Okay, sir. Sir, this you have uploaded in the OneDrive.
Yeah. I have given it to you in your folder, credit officers folder. You joined first or later on?
I joined, I think, first August.
Oh, 1st August. Oh, 1st August means it may not be there. I think 1 minute. You tell me the number. I will see from my WhatsApp cell phone. What have I given you? Please tell me.
Sir, since it
No,
is
no,
recording,
don't
I will.
don't tell openly.
Uh,
Just tell the 5 numbers.
7259.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Yes, sir.
Now 1 minute. What I have given you. Yeah, tiny URL. Is it containing more files or only a few files?
It is
There,
containing.
there, there is one folder which has about 40 files, 30 files. Another one has only 6 files. Hmm? It's not opening. I don't know why it is not opening. Bank promotion interview videos. It's fill the form. Bank promotion videos. Mm. PNB officer. Have I not given credit officer folder for you?
No, sir. I'm searching. Let me see.
I have given you credit officer interview questions.
Yeah, that
Some
is their
is
certification
credit
letter.
officer interview questions I have given once, twice also.
That
Banking
is.
updates, banking promotion and all. I think this is defective. Defective. 1 minute. You joined on first of August.
Yes, sir. I
Just a
joined the
minute.
group.
So please don't mind. Just let me take time to find out what is there.
Yes, sir. Okay.
There is some mistake. The computer, once commit mistake, it continues to commit mistakes for all
Mm.
times. Yeah, just a minute. Last year questions are in credit offices. Probable questions. Because you are one of the, yeah, I am just giving you this one. In our PNB group. I am giving in PNB group what I want you definitely to have. You please click that one and see.
Yes, sir. I'm seeing it.
I have not given budget in this, correct?
Yes, sir. This unit,
Just
this budget.
I have not given 1 minute. So what I should do now, I have shared this in our PNB this thing, and I will go to that folder, and inside that folder, am I giving? Yeah, I will add the budget. I will add the budget. So budget, how should I? Files upload. I will have to just wait. It's worth waiting. Budget.
No, it's okay.
It is not taking, it's not coming correctly. So let me search for the budget here. Budget 2024. This one I will download and then give it to you. Download. Yeah, I am downloading. It's taking time. Oh, so is it available in download now? Memory base budget highlights. It has come. So I will take this budget highlights, search results. Then I will give this. This one is not required. 1 minute. Sorry, I have taken time of yours. But
No problem.
I don't know how I have missed, but it's a nice opportunity. I cover it up now. Yeah. This is the one I have given you.
Hmm.
Here I should sign in. Yeah. No, I should sign in means it is not going. Oh, OneDrive live.com. It is now okay. Now I will try to add that one. Yeah. Yeah. Now I am into it. Now I can download the budget. Budget is an important thing.
Yes, sir.
I have given it to you. Good. So I will not ask questions on budget now. Let me
Okay.
ask other questions. Yeah. I'm going into credit officers questions. Please tell
Okay.
me
Hmm.
what do you understand by corporate accounting?
Sir, corporate accounting, it is the process of recording the company's financial transactions, and it includes incomes, expenses, um,
Mm.
and this corporate accounting can also be used to get the financial statements and the cash flow statement and income statements of the company.
What are the different types of corporate accounting? We are not that very familiar with all these terminologies. This
Yes.
Ind AS 101, 102, 103, 104. We might have studied in the book, but it would not have registered in our mind. But
Yes,
they
sir.
are asking such useless, tough questions. Now, please, now easy question. What is credit? Tell me.
Um, Credit, it is a facility given by the banks, given by the banks to the not just banks. It is credit is a facility given by the lender to a borrower, in terms of
With, with,
monetary.
with or without security. It is a
Uh,
loan. It is a loan facility given to or other non-fund based facility given. Credit means this one only. Credit in
oh,
terms of say fund based facility given by a banker to the customer with or without security.
yes, sir. Okay.
Now coming to budget, you know how they have crushed that boy. They have asked totally irrelevant question. What is fiscal consolidation? That then what is revenue deficit? What are the four major aspects of the budget? This at least is okay. Then
This is in the.
you play this is there in that one. What are the four major aspects of budget?
Sir, I have to see four
Mm,
major highlights of budget.
doesn't matter. Then what are financial ratios?
Mm, Sir, no specific financial ratio, just simply we have to say what are financial
Yeah,
ratios.
that's what they are asking. What are tell first tell what are financial ratios? You have to
Mm,
explain what are financial ratios.
Sir,
Financial
financial
ratio.
ratios are
Mm,
ratios that that evaluates a company's performance.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm, um,
They are used for what? They are used for comparing the company's own performance with the past or
with the past.
company's performance with other companies.
Yes, sir. Okay, that also I should say.
Yeah, good. Next question. What is debt equity ratio?
Um, Debt to equity, it is debt equity ratio is the ratio of so suddenly I'm not able to recollect, sir.
I know because
It
of
is the
the
ratio between debt to the equity. That I know, sir.
debt to equity means you should say it is a
The total
tot, tot,
liabilities to the shareholders' equity.
total debts or total liability of the company divided by
Share
shareholders equity.
equity.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Which is the ideal ratio for this?
Uh, Sir, one ideal ratio of debt equity. At 1.8 is to 1, or
Hmm?
somewhere near about 2 is to 1.
2:1, I think so, but let us see here what they are telling. 2:2. 2:1 is ideal.
Yes,
The optimal, are you seeing on the screen? Please read this.
yes, sir,
The
I'm
debt
saying.
to equity ratio.
The debt to equity ratio is a financial leverage ratio, which is frequently calculated and analyzed that compares a company's total liabilities to its shareholder equity. The debt equity ratio is considered to be a gearing ratio, a financial ratio that compares the owner's equity or capital to debt or funds borrowed by the company. The debt to equity ratio is calculated by dividing a corporate's total liabilities by its shareholders' equity. The optimal debt equity ratio varies by industry, but it should not be above a level of 2.0. A debt equity ratio of 2 indicates the company derives two-thirds of its capital financing from debt and one-third from shareholder equity.
1:2. That will be good.
Yes, sir.
उससे ज़्यादा होने से it is
2
not
is to
good.
1.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
very good. Next one, what is DSCR ratio and current ratio?
Sir, you first is DSCR
Yeah,
ratio.
what is DSCR?
Yeah, sir, it's a DSCR, debt service coverage ratio, to measure a firm's available cash flow to pay all its current liabilities.
Not current liabilities. To ability of the company to generate surplus to repay the ensuing installments. Whether the company can generate surplus, EBI, TDA by repayment. That's what is given. Debt, DSCR.
Debt service coverage ratio.
Yeah. What is debt service coverage ratio? It measures if the income generated by the commercial property or the company is
Mm.
sufficient to fulfill its annual debt burden.
Debt burden.
These terminologies we have to use. The debt service coverage ratio is calculated by dividing the net operating income, which includes interest payments and principal amortization. What is a good DSCR? 2. A DSCR of at least 2 typically is considered to be very strong, but sometimes it can be 1.2, 1.25. But always use the word depending on the industry.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Good. Now tell me, DSCR is used in while giving which facilities? Working capital or term loan?
Sir, while giving working capital.
No, term loan. See, why working capital only they have to generate, say, current ratio has to be found out, and then whether they are making profit that has to be found. Whereas this term loan, while giving term loan only, we should be certain that the company will be able to project sufficient surplus so that they can pay the installments. Shall we see it again? 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
India, while giving term loan, which ratios are given importance?
Oh, yes, sir, it's right. Because for working capital, we see current assets
Hmm.
and current liabilities. Yes,
Debt
annual
service,
turnover.
here this ratio, debt service coverage ratio important, then
Mm,
debt equity ratio important. Not, what you said is not unimportant. That is also taken into account. Current ratio and quick ratio. But the ideal one answer is debt service coverage ratio and debt to equity ratio. These two are important for term loans. They are asking very specifically this question.
okay.
Then cash credit, are you aware of sanction limit, drawing power and all that? Are you, I will give a problem to you. No, there is a
Mm,
sanction limit of 100 lakhs.
okay.
The party is giving a stock statement giving value as 80 lakhs.
Sorry, sir, come again. The RT,
No, the party, the
the
customer,
party.
the customer is giving a statement of 80 lakhs.
Okay.
The margin prescribed is 25%.
Mm,
What is the drawing power for this account now? Is it 1 lakh or 80 lakhs or something else? No, let me again give the question. Here is a open cash credit party for whom bank has sanctioned 100 lakh facility,
mm,
and the margin requirement is 25%.
mm.
Party is submitting a stock statement of the 80 lakhs, and we are also satisfied with the value of the stocks.
Okay. Sir, drawing power means 75% of the value of the stock we should consider, sir.
How much it is?
If it is 75% on, if the stock value is 80 lakh, 75% of 80 lakh it should be.
You
Um,
should give me the number. 60
number.
lakhs.
Ah,
60 lakhs. You should tell that immediately.
okay, sir.
Yeah. I
Because
know
we have.
you are used to computers, so you never calculate anything. Doesn't matter. Okay, this point you answered correctly. So
Yes,
see,
sir.
the next question is only that one. Which
Because this
ratio
will
you would
come in.
consider? Which ratio you
Uh,
would consider for term loan appraisal? We have already answered. Then
yes,
sir asked situational based question working capital. I have already asked her. And asked what type of ratios you would consider in working capital. Current ratio, then debt to equity ratio and sales turnover ratio. Okay,
yes, sir.
that also can be done. Then
Yes, sir.
stock turnover ratio. Stock turnover ratio, how much whether the stocks are being sold correctly.
Mm.
And then comes the difficult questions. I don't know how it started for this MBA boy only. They have asked
Uh,
all about derivatives. Are you thorough with these things?
yes,
Derive.
sir. It's a financial contract between two or more members, and its value is determined by an underlying asset. The types of derivatives could be options, futures, swaps.
Super. Good. You told that nicely.
Because that yesterday I saw this question in the group, so I particularly went and read about it.
Prepared. Very good. Now explain what is TEV.
Sir, no, sir, I'm not aware.
Technical economic viability. Technical economic
Viability.
viability for the projects. Please search and find out what it is. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then what is
EV.
LEI?
No, sir. All three. What is seen? I'm not aware, sir. I'm taking note of it. I will.
LEI, I know. Legal entity identifier. I think it comes in the, you must be knowing it. It comes in the case of corporates and all that. Legal entity identifier.
Okay.
It- I was not exposed to all this while working, but now
Mm.
only teaching coming across. LEI, legal entity identifier. I want India, not Canada. Official legal identifier registration
This
is a
is
subsidiary, not this one. Reserve Bank of India notification. Introduction of legal entity identifier for large value transactions in centralized payment systems. The legal entity identifier is a 20-digit number used to uniquely identify parties to financial transactions worldwide. It was conceived as a key measure to improve the quality and accuracy of the financial data systems and better risk management post the global financial crisis. Global financial crisis was in which year? 2008. You may not know it. You may, were you born? Yes, born. You may be a very small girl. 2008,
Okay,
that
sir.
global crisis happened. In America, it affected all over the world. LEI has been introduced by RBI in a phased manner for participants in the over-the-counter derivative and non-derivative markets, as also for large corporate borrowers. It has now been decided to introduce LEI system for all payment transactions. This point you should know. Of value rupees 50 crore and above, undertaken by entities using Reserve Bank run centralized payment system, namely real-time gross settlement and NEFT. So this much will do. If you can, bank customers who must obtain LEI, one, all non-individual customers initiating or receiving transactions of rupees 50 crore and above through RTGS and NEFT. In fact, I was not aware. It's a very good point. Fields in NEFT and RTGS messages to be used recording remitter and beneficiary LEI. For RTGS customer payment transactions, LEI information shall be provided in remittance information field. For NEFT outward debit, LEI information shall be provided sender to receiver information. Technical guidelines for popularizing LEI in identified fields in RTGS and NEFT messages shall be communicated separately. I am giving this link in our group.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now, coming to the other questions. How working capital assessment is done?
Yes, sir. Working capital assessment is done by 3 methods. That is one is an turnover method, MPBF, and a cash credit method.
Good. Now, please
Essentially,
explain about turnover method.
sir, in turnover method, the working capital is computed by sorry, sir, 25% of annual turnover is considered as the working capital requirement. And out of that working capital requirement, the bank will provide 80% of the working capital requirement, and 20% should be the margin from the borrower.
You can tell the amount also. 20%. Yeah, it's okay,
I told
correct.
20%.
You can tell it with example, 100 lakhs, something.
Yes, sir. Okay.
If the turnover, if the turnover is 100 lakhs, RT will get 20 lakhs.
No, sir. If the turnover is 100 lakh, 25% should be working capital requirement.
And the bank will be sanctioning 20 lakhs.
80% of whatever is the working capital requirement. Yes, sir.
So I think it is correct. No. What I am telling is wrong. Correct. Yeah,
Yes,
correct. What I am telling is correct. 80% is 20 lakhs only.
Yes, sir. Correct. 20
Very
lakhs.
good. Very
And 5
good.
lakhs, the customer has to bring as margin.
See, this boy has told overall it was okay. I did not answer 2 questions. Later questions was on a tougher side. But thank you for your constant guidance. That's right. So very slowly they are increasing. What is this FLPC?
No, sir, I'm not aware of FLPC.
This was coined by me only. It is there in the first few pages of our book. 106 pages book. I studied yesterday, today I have forgotten. FLPC. I studied yesterday about that, but they may not ask this because it is not their favorite question. Mhm. India banks credit FLPC. Fair lending practices code. I
Okay.
studied yesterday, but still I have forgotten. Fair lending practices code. Every bank has it. That's right. Good. Now, next point. These are all what I have written. But now let me go at random. Now, please tell me these two questions. What is depreciation?
I'm not able to see your screen moving, sir.
Mhm. What is depreciation?
So depreciation is when is reducing the cost of an um, reducing the cost of a tangible asset over its useful life.
Actually, not we are not reducing it. Reduction in value, periodical
Oh,
reduction in value of the goods on account of usage. Okay. And
okay, sir.
the two famous methods are straight line method and reducing balance method.
Yes, sir.
That's
Straight
all.
line, reducing
Mm,
balance method.
yeah.
And amortization is for intangible assets we do.
Yeah. Amortization is for intangible assets. Good. That is also their favorite question. Yeah.
Yeah, I read that, sir, in group.
Yeah. It is very
Asking both.
often they are often
Mm.
asking very often. Then tell me about the eight sectors, that is priority sectors.
Sir, agriculture, micro, small, medium enterprises, education, housing, export credit, social infrastructure, renewable energy.
Correct. Well, also, please read about CGT MSc. Are you aware what is the premium to be paid for CGT MSc?
Sir, CGT,
You are not studied.
10, no, sir, 10%.
One 1.35%. I have given it. I
Yes,
have
sir, you're
given it. I have given it, but I don't know. Again, should I give 1 minute? Um, IBPS RRB interview guidance. See, all these are all actually not a permanent document for me, but still I retain them whenever it is required to use it. Mm, These are all the say that one, that is a credit officer's profile and duties. Okay, this has been given already, or I will give it once again. I don't know where I have given it. Credit appraisal process.
sorry, sir, I lost connection. I think I
No
came
problem.
back
No problem.
in.
No problem. I was not talking much.
No.
Ah, I'm giving you up to this. A candidate was asking, I'm getting confusion. So how to
Hmm.
go about? So I have given that. Which date is your interview?
9th, sir.
Very good. 2 or 3 days time is there. I'm not confusing you further. Please go through that. And then
Hmm.
next one, wait a minute for 5 minutes. Mm, mm.
You're showing something in the screen, sir. I don't see
Yeah,
your screen.
acha, 1 minute. Showing it. I'm posting it in our group.
Okay, sir.
Posting it in our group. And I my intention was to show it to you, but I don't know why I'm not showing. Mm. Oh, I was on that. I was on browser. This is Word document. Just a minute. What is it? I said I will give you. Mm, mm. They are not asking simple basic questions and all.
Yes, sir. The first 2 days they asked all the basic questions. Now they're asking complex questions.
Complicated questions.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I am giving that to our WhatsApp group. So
Mm.
please see that also.
Okay.
That's all. I think I have covered almost all the things that I have with me. I am on page number 59 of total 60. Correct. Everything over. I have given you all that I have with me in the materials that I need to give to you. Please go through them. Best wishes. You have done well. You could
Mm.
not do well because I confused you initially with budget, this, that, and all. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
In real interview, that will not happen. They will just listen to what you say, based on
Mm.
which
Yes.
they will evaluate. That's all. And
Okay.
in fact, yeah, that's what I am going to do hereafter for others also, because majority people are not able to answer properly, and if I start worrying about it, problem हो जाता है, हमारा टेंशन बढ़ जाते हैं. इसलिए
Mm.
I will listen, and just you can see the videos I have posted. I will
Yes, sir.
listen and then give it to them. Best wishes. You
Yes.
did well. I will give you 8.5 to 9. And
Yeah.
I leave it to God
Uh,
for Him to select you.
Thank you, sir. For in my
This is,
first mock, you gave me 9 on 10.
oh, see, that was really good. Maybe I would have asked easy questions.
Yes, sir. Since it was first, you asked me easy questions only. What is NPA and all that?
Oh, correct. So
Yeah.
now this time slightly lesser because of the complicated situations. But of
Yes,
course,
sir.
yeah, you could not manage Bangladesh. And who is the Prime
Yes.
Minister of Bangladesh? Who was,
Sheikh Hasina.
sorry.
Sheikh Hasina.
Correct.
Mm.
Very nice.
I,
Thank
I
you.
told that when you were talking about
Acha, acha,
Bangladesh.
you told. Very good. Very good.
Um,
Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
Shall I stop recording?
Sure, sir.